So welcome back. So today we are continuing with PowerWash Simulation 2. So my next job is actually the Futuristic bike. Now, I think this job is roughly only about $300, $400. So it's not obviously a lot of money. But I can't imagine this being quite a long job, to be honest with you, when you compare it to the actual other jobs that we've done. Now, I'm just going to check. Yeah, so we're actually using the yellow nozzle, and to be honest with you, the yellow nozzle is doing really, really well. I was a little bit worried in case maybe it couldn't handle this job. But I'm thinking before we actually go onto the bodywork, maybe we should actually focus on the tyres. So we get the tyres done, and then hopefully we can kind of maybe change the nozzle maybe to the white nozzle, just so that we can do a larger spread. And then actually get this job done. So let's actually just do the rear. So the tyres obviously are getting done. Now I believe we're roughly about 4 more jobs where what we have left on this series. So we actually haven't got a lot to do. Now that one, just actually in between. So the tyres are now complete, as well as the would you call them the wheel arches or something like that? Now let's do underneath. Now I've just noticed it's actually got this, I know it's a futuristic bike, but you've got this like colourful debris on it. Now I have noticed we've started becoming a little bit futuristic on this game. So I wonder if it's going to be like Power Washer 1, where it starts to become a little bit more ET vibes, that extraterrestrial feeling. So let's just keep going. So at the moment we are 30%. Okay, so do you know what? Let me just finish this before I actually go onto the front tyre. I'm not going to concentrate on the bodywork yet. I'm just going to get this little section complete now. This stuff's actually really, really hard to get off. It's quite surprising. And then I'm just going to do this little wheel arch thing. And then we could do it on the other side. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So let's just keep going. Let's clean this side bodywork. So at the moment we're 45%. So we're getting it done. I think this game's been quite good when it comes to like mixing up. We've had a few kind of short little jobs, and then we've had a few kind of longer ones. And like I said in the previous episode, the longer episodes, they were getting a little bit tiresome, just because they were like sometimes near enough 2-3 hours long. One that kind of jumps into my mind was the barn one that we done. That was super long. I don't think that had to be as long as what it did. But they've been actually kind of putting in these like shorter missions, which, to be honest with you, I've been really appreciating. Okay, so this side is all done now. So then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wheels, get the wheels done from the front. And then all we have left is the front bodywork. I mean, how does this drive? Is that the engine? I mean, that's pretty cool. I do love, like, this little set design that they're doing. Every level has been different. It hasn't been, like, the same sort of assets that they've just put in. And they've said, look, here's a power wash. You know, go crazy. It's been thought out of really well. Okay, so we're just going to keep spraying. Let's do the bottom now. Okay, so the hubcap is done. Would you call it a hubcap? Okay, that wheel's done. Is this wheel done? Yes, so both the front tyres both side pods and the rear is complete. So I think now I'm just going to do the body, work on the body. This is a cool little car though. I mean, it's something that I would want. Okay, thankfully this purple stuff is a little bit easier than what we had on the sides. So I'll just keep working on this. Okay, how do I know if... There you go. I was a little bit worried about if we actually got everything from the inside there. I'm actually like feeling a little bit upset that we're actually coming to an end. Considering like at one point, I mean, I just created the series and this game was not going to get completed, and it was nice to come back for like a one-off, and just because obviously I had a bit of free time in between games, etc., and I was going to do a one-off kind of video, and it done really, really well, which made me then think, do you know what, we need to come back at this. We need to complete this game. Okay, is the engine inside done? Yes. I didn't actually see it pop, so it made me question it. Only thing I kind of wish that this game done was maybe show all the levels, and obviously they keep them locked until you unlock it by completing the levels that you're doing. Just because it would be nice to kind of have like a progress bar, and I'm only kind of like figuring out how many episodes, how long we've got, really by like Google and that sort of stuff. But it would have been nice, I'm just going to use this, it would have been nice to maybe include something like that, because I just feel like seeing progress makes me kind of want to complete it even more. Okay, so everything is pinging off at the moment. Now it might be that I have to use the red nozzle for the first time in this game. Okay, what else are we missing here? So we're missing that bit. Are we missing like the front of the engine? Here we are. Why is that not popping? There you go. Okay, so what have we got left? How did I miss that? Okay, what? How can a job be so small that I like miss these things? Okay, what's left? What we... I thought I got that. Okay, so 99%. So what we have left now is the suspension system, the suspense system casing, and the upper body panel. So I'm guessing maybe that is the upper panel. Yes, so all we have left now is the suspension. Okay, I see some dirt here, but I can't get to it. Okay, I've done the top bit, but... Okay, we are so close. Okay, is there anything else? Here we go. What the fuck is this? Can I jump it? Okay, that was cool. That was cool. So yeah, we've actually completed the job. That's really surprising that it actually took off like that. I was not expecting it. Okay, so we actually got 1,812 points in the bank, and we've only got $65. I think I actually spent a lot of it on some of the furniture. So what we're going to do is let's go back home. Let's see what we can actually purchase. Well, do you know what? Let's actually see what our next job is. Yeah, see, look at the status bar. We're so close to the end. So the next job is going to be the theatre sets. So we actually completed the theatre itself. So now we're actually moving on to the sets. Now I'm just going to purchase some of... Wait, no, I don't even think I can because I've only got... No, I've only got $65. Is there any furniture to unlock? And there's no furniture to unlock. I wonder if we're getting close to unlocking all the furniture. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. The next episode will be the theatre set. So hopefully you liked this video. I know it's been quite a short one, but hopefully if you enjoyed it, feel free, leave it a like, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.